What's up, YouTube? This is Brian Pfeiffer, aka the Marketing Meathead, and today we're going to talk about the digital bandwagon and what you can do as far as 2019 goes on picking your poison. And I'm going to give you 5 options, and I'm doing all 5, so I'll let you know what I feel is the best one for a newbie to get started in.
Audio Jungle.
All right, welcome back. So I think I'm one of the best people maybe out there online to give you guys an idea of where you might want to go for 2019. I'm basically going to go over like 5 legitimate businesses, and ironically, I have my hands in all 5. So I think out of all the people online, a lot of guys specialize in Amazon FBA, or they do affiliate marketing, or they do social media marketing, Facebook ads or whatever. I'm legitimately in all 5 businesses. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys basically 5 different options and kind of give you my pluses and minuses with each, and let you guys know what I think you should go into for 2019, as we are in the final stages of 2018 with 1 month to go, and it is the holiday month. So this is not really the best time to probably jump in as a newbie and start advertising for a couple reasons. Basically on Black Friday, which was last Friday, and Cyber Monday, which was yesterday, the advertising costs on platforms like Facebook and Google, etc., because it's a bid system and there's so many people trying to market their stuff to sell their big amount for the the next 3 or 4 weeks for the holiday season. The advertising costs go way up. So we've experienced this, and this has been the same for the last 4 or 5 years. It's no different. One of my media buyers was kind of complaining, man, it sucks, it's not making money right now. And I said, listen, it doesn't make money every year at this time of year, because the cost of advertising is double, maybe even triple what it normally is the rest of the year. So, I obviously encouraged him to not, get let down. We lost a little bit of money. It is what it is. But it's expected this time of year. That's just the way things are. There's so many people that have jumped onto this digital marketing bandwagon that there's only so much ad space on the Facebook newsfeed, on the Google searches, YouTube, whatever, wherever you're advertising. It's a finite amount, okay? And obviously, the more people that are trying to advertise on that particular platform, the more there are, the more the cost is going to go up, because it's a bidding platform, and you obviously are paying for your placement and whatnot. So, it is what it is. And if you're getting into the digital marketing world, what I would do right now is, this month, maybe your Christmas present or your New Year's resolution or whatever you want to call it, is really do your research and figure out which direction you want to go if you haven't already picked a path. And then, spend this month, getting a mentor or buying a course, and watching a lot of YouTube videos if you don't have a lot of money, and learning that one thing and becoming really knowledgeable on that subject, and then launch your stuff after the new year when traffic prices go back to normal and things are a little more realistic and less competitive. Right now, it is definitely a market for the people that are very experienced and really have stuff that's already been converting and know what converts. If you're new and trying to test stuff, it's probably not the best time of year. I'll be straightforward with you. It's just not the best time of year for that. So right now, I would spend my time learning how to do what you decide you're going to do. So let's talk about 5 different things. And this is going to be a little bit longer video, because I'm really going to go into depth on some of this stuff, because I want you guys to make an educated decision here. And I have experience in all these things. So I'm a really good person to ask. And if you do have a question, go ahead and leave me a comment below, and I'll try to answer it the best of my ability and get you steered on the right path. And at the end, I am going to have a new course coming out on one of my 5 options here. It's not quite ready yet. It probably would be ready in the next 1 to 2 weeks, probably more like 2 weeks. I'm doing a ton of work, and I'll talk about this as we go on here, a ton of work to make this an amazing program that I can promote all through 2019, okay? So let's talk about the first one. And I'm sure you guys have seen Tai Lopez promoting this. If you watch at all YouTube channels at all, I'm sure you've seen Tai Lopez's ads for the social media marketing agency. And ironically, I don't own an agency, okay, but I do own 5 companies, okay, 5 service oriented type of companies. So I have a full-time VA that basically does what an agency would do for me, okay? So we do, tons of Instagram. and I've done videos on this. We do a lot of Pinterest. We do tons of Facebook. And obviously we do like Facebook ads and YouTube ads and Google AdWords and all the stuff that a social media marketing agency would do, we do for my own businesses. Okay, so we know that stuff actually works, and the amount of work that goes into it and stuff. Okay, now if you don't have experience in that, there's a lot of people out there trying to do that. Okay, so does it cost a lot to start it? Not really, but is it hard to get customers when you don't have any experience? Yes. Okay, and I think that's where most people go wrong. They don't have the selling experience to go out and find customers that are willing to pay them to do their social media marketing or paid advertising or media buying. And especially if you don't have a lot of experience and results to show people, why would they pay you over the next 100 other people that are out there trying to do the same exact thing? Okay, so I think there's a huge barrier to entry in that particular realm, and it's a ton of work. Okay, once you get a customer, you have to deliver results. Okay, you have to be able to show that their money that is spending toward you is going toward actual getting customers through the door and making them more money. Okay, because in business, marketing is you spend money to make money. Okay, that's how marketing works. There's many options for people to spend their money on nowadays. The digital marketing bandwagon, as the title of this video goes, is huge. Okay, there's literally hundreds of traffic platforms out there to spend your money on. We were running tests on Quora today. Okay, it didn't go well. That's another traffic platform. Okay, we are testing Snapchat. We are, there's a lot of things we're testing. There's so many different places to spend your money, and if you're newbie and you're trying to go out there and collect someone's money and go out there and run traffic to get them business, and you don't really know what you're doing, you're probably going to fail. Okay, so there's a pretty big barrier to entry to that. So if you're going down that road, this is what I would recommend. Okay, I'm not saying don't go out and try to start your own agency at some point, but I would go and work for somebody for either like an internship or a low amount or even for free, maybe in your part-time or spare time, and really learn the ropes of how that business works. Okay, understand that business is not like something you just learn overnight. Okay, it takes a long time to learn all the intricacies of just about any traffic platform. So focus in on one or two major traffic platforms and really learn those. Maybe be working for free or working as an intern of some sort, and learn the ropes. Okay, if you don't know the ropes, then you're not going to be able to sell someone on buying the services from you. Okay, so I kind of laugh when I see these Ty Lopez commercials. And like, you can start your own advertising agency. It's not that easy. Trust me. We have 5 companies we do all the digital marketing for. I own them all, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for me. It's a lot of work for my VA, and it never ends. Okay, the work never ends, and that's my own companies that I actually really care about, and I'm growing to eventually sell at some point. Now imagine if you're like, working for someone paying you like $1,000 a month or $2,000 a month. That's not your own company. You're not really gonna feel the same way about it as I do about my companies, okay? And you're probably not going to deliver the results that I deliver to my own companies. So there's a big barrier to entry there. All right, so that's number 1. Let's talk about number 2. Number 2 is Shopify, okay? We have a Shopify store. We are running e-com right now. It's not that profitable, okay? I'll be straight up with you. The cost of advertising right now is expensive, and we're getting sales, but the margins are very low. Obviously we're drop shipping from overseas right now. We're trying to kind of find some products that are big winners, but we haven't really cracked a big one right now. We're still like, we got a good one right now, but it's not great. Okay, there's some issues with people that there must have been someone else promoting a similar product to what we're promoting, and we're getting a lot of like hate type of comments on the ads and driving down our relevance score. By the way, I'll be doing a blog post and another video on a relevance score probably later this week, and I'll let you guys all know all about that. But that kind of stuff drives down your relevance score, which in turn makes your advertising go up, which in turn makes your advertising more expensive, and obviously your stuff's not as profitable. So, but we are running Shopify. We do have a Shopify store. I do have a media buyer that is kind of full-time e-com for me, doing Shopify only. And so I know a lot about that. So that, just that story right there should tell you kind of the advantages and disadvantages. The advantages is it's a low barrier to entry. You don't need a lot of inventory. You can pretty much go on Alibaba or find a supplier on Alibaba or AliExpress and, get your stuff and drop ship it from China, use e-packets. Now there's some stuff to consider down the road. Maybe these tariffs that Trump's talking about going up to 25%. That could be a factor that could play into your costs down the road. just something to think about going forward. But there's that, and then there's the fact that the advertising costs on Facebook, especially where it seems like Shopify type stuff really works, is going up, 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 and it's really expensive this time of year, double, maybe even triple what it is the rest of the year. So it's really hard to make a profit. Okay, you're paying for the shipping in some cases. Most cases you're rolling that into the cost, e-packet, your cost of your product. And then you got your your Shopify expenses as far as like running the store, and if your advertising expenses obviously in there, and it adds up. Okay, and next thing you know, you when it's all said and done, you sell some products and you got like a 10% product on, or 10% margin. Okay, if you're lucky, 10 maybe 15%. Okay, so you did a lot of work. Say we do this month, we probably are going to end up doing 20 grand, maybe 50 grand in sales, somewhere in that neighborhood, and we end up making 10%. That's only 2 grand on 20 grand. Okay, so what you did is you created yourself a $2,000 job. Okay, that's what Shopify ultimately really ends up being, is like a $2,000 job, or roughly. Okay, now it's something you can do once you set up the store and get your ads running and you get them working. You can kind of run that on the side to get a side hustle. You learn how to use the platform. As far as Facebook goes, you learn how to do the e-com business a little bit as far as getting products and whatnot goes. So those are some skills you can take to other stuff and probably scale on a different level at some point. Now, I'm not saying Shopify is dead by any means. It's not. And their e-com's only going up, up, up. But the fact of the matter is, basically, it's not super profitable right now, especially with the traffic costs as it is right now. And I don't think it's like a long-term type of solution for digital marketing. I wanted to bring up this ad tech article that I just read yesterday. Check this out: 49.5 billion in the first half of 2018. That means a 23% year-over-year increase in digital ad spend. Okay, a couple things here. Number one, that means more like corporate type companies and companies with big deep pockets are coming into the space, and they're spending more money on advertising, which is in turn driving the prices up, which we've seen over the years happen with Google. It's starting to now happen with Facebook, and you're going to start to see it happen with other platforms, Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that eventually. So, what I wanted to, I'll link this article in here for you guys. And it's the fact that people are spending a lot more money digital marketing because it's results type of driven. You can actually see your results. You can track everything. You can actually see you spend this much and you make this much. Okay, so that's one thing nice about digital marketing over like traditional advertising, like your TV, your radio, billboard, that type of stuff, magazine, print. You can't really track that directly. This you can track directly, and companies are starting to jump on this bandwagon, which in turn is driving the cost of advertising up, which makes it harder and harder to get a store like a Shopify type of store profitable because of the high advertising costs. Okay, the products are fairly cheap, but the cost of advertising is going up. And on top of that, people are not that unwise anymore. They know they can actually go on AliExpress and order themselves. Okay, a lot of people do nowadays. So if you're selling something that's available readily on AliExpress, there's always that chance that someone's going to go and just Google search AliExpress and find that same product, okay? So that's Shopify, and we are running Shopify. We are making some profit. It's not the greatest business model on the planet, okay? It's kind of a beginner type of business model, and there's opportunity there. And if you're just getting started, it's a good place to start without a lot of money and get your feet wet in digital marketing, okay? So let's go on to number 3. Number 3 is Amazon. Okay, Amazon. Here's my one of my campaigns I'm running for my PPC for one of my products. Amazon, basically FBA is fulfilled by Amazon, and basically what you have to do is you got to get inventory, and you got to buy it in bulk typically, and you got to ship it over to the Amazon warehouse from China typically, and then you do things on the Amazon platform like get reviews, launches with discounted coupons and whatnot to hopefully get your product to rank high on Amazon and hopefully get that gold organic traffic on the Amazon platform. Okay, Amazon, I was doing a little research on Amazon here, and it was ironic. They were saying Amazon expected to contribute more than half of Q4 earnings growth for the S&P 500 retail. They're like half of the S&P 500 retail for quarter 4. That's insane. Okay, so this platform is growing, and there is definitely an opportunity here. Now, there is some downsides as well. Okay, downside is, number one, I've had some bad luck with a product that I picked that was actually selling pretty well that ended up getting a patent issue. Okay, I got it delisted because of a patent issue. That happened to me. And I got another product that I did a launch on, and it's just not getting the organic sales that I was expecting. So I'm going to try to relaunch it. I'm not going to give up yet, but it hasn't really worked out for me yet. And then I got 2 other products now that I'm getting ready to relaunch. I just got them listed, or not relaunch, but launch, and we'll see how those go. Okay, so I'm definitely getting my feet wet with Amazon. I have this is now I'm on my 4th product. Now, I didn't do the research on these products. I actually had a guy that I had hired to do the research and find me products, and so far he's been like batting like zero. Okay, so I'm going to go through another 3 launches here. I'm going to relaunch the one. I am selling the other one that got delisted on Amazon. I've so far in the last month, I've done about $1,100 in sales. Now, there's some shipping costs that got to come out of there, warehouse storage costs, Amazon fees, and I'm probably half. Okay, I made about $500 back, which isn't terrible. I'll live with that. I'm not making a killing on those glasses that got delisted, but at least I'm obviously I've never sold on or eBay either. I'm not an eBay expert by any means, but I have gone in and I figured out how to do the promoted listings on eBay. I'm doing PPC on Amazon, and I'm doing obviously Shopify. I run Facebook ads, so it's all kind of the same. Once you get good at, like, say, Shopify, or understand how the whole process works with selling stuff online, you can pretty much go over to any platform. Like, I have a media buyer right now. We're running Quora, and we have another guy doing Snapchat. So, like, it is kind of like these are all self-serve type platforms, and there is intricacies and there is a learning curve when it comes to learning these platforms. But at the end of the day, it's still just going in, putting in your credit card, and setting it up, and it's pretty simple. It's not rocket science here, guys. So, to jump on that digital marketing bandwagon, it's really not that hard. Okay, I'm living proof here that I have, like, just about my hands in just about everything digital marketing wise, and it's not that hard for me. Yeah, it took me a little time to go out and figure out how to list the product on Amazon and set up the PPC, but I go in, I did watch some videos, and I just do it. It's not that hard. It's like, yeah, it takes time. That's all. As long as you got the time, you can figure all this stuff out. It's not rocket science. Okay. So Amazon FBA, some of the negatives are you got to spend money on inventory. You don't really know if your product's going to sell until you actually get it here and actually start doing all the stuff you need to do to get it ranked. And then some of the positives are, if it does catch and it is a product that people are wanting to buy and the organic traffic comes in, it kind of goes more passive, and all you got to do is keep an eye on your inventory and maybe run some low dollar PPC campaigns to keep the velocity up, and you have a nice little income stream coming from Amazon. So that's my goal. One of my goals for 2019. I'll do a whole nother video on my goals for what I did in 2018 and what I got going for 2019. But one of my goals for 2018 was to get going on Amazon and be ready for the the Christmas season. Well, I have 3 products up on Amazon, and I have one up on eBay, which is actually selling pretty well. The Amazon stuff has not started really selling yet, but the eBay is doing well, and then the Shopify, obviously. So I am, finally for this year, I decided I was going to do some e-com, and I'm definitely doing e-com, and I'm in the prime of the season here, and I've got everything that I have inventory-wise listed and selling right now. Okay, so. Have I made money with Amazon yet? No, I haven't, because I haven't sold enough of my inventory to turn a profit yet, not even close. So I have a ton of inventory. So once the inventory starts moving, hopefully, I can start seeing some dollars coming in. And even if I don't make money on this first round or these first few products, if I can at least get the velocity up and my rankings up, and I can keep the orders coming in, then maybe on the second round, I can maybe negotiate a little better price with the supplier, get the stuff over here, and potentially start making profit, 3 or 5 or 6 months down the road. That's kind of the goal with any business. You can't expect to go into any business and, just flip a switch and make it profitable. It doesn't work like that. So I'm willing to sacrifice some, time in the beginning to learn the PPC, to learn how these launches go, to learn how to get these reviews, and learn this business. Now, maybe these products are all duds. I don't know. It's possible. It's very possible. So the fact of the matter is, I will need to go in and do better research and find better products and potentially hire a mentor, and I'll find a product that does work, okay? And maybe I'll strike out 1 or 2 more times before I hit one, but I'm eventually going to hit one, okay? That's what taking action is all about. And if you don't take action, you're never going to find a way to make money online in the digital marketing world. You're going to fail. I mean, it's just inevitable as an entrepreneur. You are going to fail. You are going to fail some. My mom's always like, oh, another racket here that, you lost money on. And I'm like, yeah, another racket that I lost money on. Well, look at this one here, okay? I've done almost $300,000 in sales on ClickBank this month, and I'm the #1 affiliate on ClickBank. with me and my media buyers. Okay, I didn't fail at that, did I? No, I did not. So, obviously, you can fail on some stuff, but you are going to eventually get good enough at stuff, and you are going to figure it out. If you keep at it, you keep learning every day, you spend a little bit of time learning more, watching more videos, you pick up a nugget here, you pick up a nugget there. Next thing you know, you are profitable and you got a nice little another income stream. Okay. I've got like 8 income streams right now. Okay. I'm not multi-millionaire, but I'm well on my way with the income streams that I have. Okay. It's going to be a matter of time before I figure everything out, and I'm crushing it. Okay. And I'm crushing affiliate stuff right now. So, one of them's hitting big right now, and I hit big this whole year with my other business. So it's been a great year. So, best thing I tell you about Amazon FBA is, take action. Okay. It's not that hard. There are courses out there. I've seen them range from, $400, $500 to $1,000. I think there's even a selling machine course that costs $5,000 or $4,000. I don't know if it's worth going that far on this business, because then you're negative $4,000 to start. And if you're in a tight squeeze, I think it's going to be hard to get that $4,000 back very quickly. But I did invest it in a course. I spent $1,000 on a course, and it was definitely helpful. And I still go back and reference stuff. And once I figure it out, I'll come up with my own course. Okay, I can make a course showing people exactly my path to where I got to. And once I'm not going to make a course until I'm profitable. I'm not going to show people, what I'm doing if I'm not making money. If I'm making money, then I'll show you guys what I'm doing and how I, the path I took to get there. And hopefully, I can get other people to go on that same path, and they can make money as well. So that's Amazon FBA, and all I can say was with FBA is go ahead and get your feet wet with FBA. Do some research. I use Viral Launch. That's one of the products I use. I think I have an affiliate link. I could probably put it below for you. And if you're interested in jumping on Amazon, I recommend Viral Launch, and go ahead and get product ordered and get things rolling. I mean, just get your feet wet. Learn how the system works. Learn how to set up a listing. Learn how to write the copy. Learn how to do the PPC and all the other stuff that goes along with Amazon. It's another way to get your feet wet, but it's not cheap to get started. You got to have some money for the inventory and whatnot. So I'd say that's the biggest downside. All right, the next thing is affiliate marketing. So we've covered social media, advertising agency. We've covered Shopify. We've covered Amazon FBA. We've covered affiliate marketing now. Affiliate marketing, that is something I've been involved with for about 5 years, and I have actually 3 full-time media buyers now, and myself. I do buy some of my own traffic, and we are crushing it. Okay, there's no way around the fact that you can look here at these numbers. That's over. It's like $150,000 in the last month in sales, and this is just one of my accounts. I have another account that's doing similar numbers, and then a third account as well, and then I have a couple other affiliate networks I work with as well. So we were in excess of $300,000 for November easily. As I mentioned earlier, it wasn't that profitable this last weekend. We were kind of just spinning our wheels. Cost of traffic, it is what it is. Double, triple what it normally is. It is what it is. Now today we're back on track with a $5,300 day. I haven't seen the actual final numbers on profit wise, but I'm confident that this will be a decent day if we're running this kind of traffic. Obviously, my media buyers are going to just waste money. If they see things going well, they're going to continue to scale up throughout the day. Now, affiliate marketing is definitely something to consider as a newbie, because you don't need a lot of capital to get started. You need to get like hosting. You need to get like a tracking tool potentially, depending on what kind of traffic you're running, and you need to get a little bit of an education, obviously. And there's affiliate marketing on every site pretty much. Walmart has affiliates. Overstock.com has affiliates. Amazon obviously has an affiliate program. So you can do that kind of affiliate marketing. I prefer to take the quicker road to Miami, I guess, and that is to buy your traffic and scale it up quick when you find something that's working. Basically, the affiliate marketing is you're basically getting paid by a advertiser to send them a lead or traffic, depending on what they're looking for. In most cases, they're looking for either a sale, a lead, a call, something like that, and you get paid for that. And then the cost of what they pay you versus what you spend on money or on traffic is your margin. Okay, so for example, if you're getting paid $30 for a phone call and it costs you $24 to send that phone call to the advertiser, you made $6. Okay. Or if it only costs you $15 to send that phone call, you just made $15, and that's your margin. Okay, that's how affiliate marketing works. So I prefer to run on traffic sources that I can scale, and this is where you tap into some real money. On average, we're doing right now $6,000 a day, and that's just with one account. We have like 4 or 5 accounts we're running right now. So daily wise, my credit cards are getting beat up. Okay, we're spending a lot of money to make money, but it's okay because I don't mind spending money when the return on investment say 100%. If I spend 20 grand on my credit cards today and we made 30 grand, okay, that's a 50% ROI because we just made 10 grand on that 20 grand spend. I'll take that all day. Okay, that's 50% in one day. People talk about making 50% talk about making 10% on an investment throughout a year. Well, I make 50% on my money in one day sometimes, okay, or even 100%. That's how affiliate marketing works, okay? So it's really hard for some people to grasp that concept, but that's exactly how it works. You put money in, buy ads, get money out, and whatever the difference is from what you got out and what you spent, that's your profit, okay? And typically we shoot for, nowadays, it used to be higher, we kind of shoot for between 100 and maybe 50% and 100 profit ROI on our daily spend. If we can hit those kind of numbers, we're doing pretty good these days, especially with the Facebook ads being so expensive right now. That's really good. Other times of the year, we maybe get a little bit higher profit margins, and we've had to run a lot cleaner, less clickbaity type stuff in order to still be allowed to run on the platform of Facebook without them shutting down all our accounts and business managers and stuff. So in turn, because the ads aren't as aggressive and the images aren't as aggressive and the copy's not as aggressive, the ROI goes down significantly on what you can actually get away with on Facebook. So at one time, we would run stuff that was more like 150, 200% consistently. Now we're probably more like 50 to 100% consistently. So that has changed. And but that is affiliate marketing, and there's a low barrier to entry on that. But you do need to know what you're doing because you can burn through a lot of money very quickly if you don't know what you're doing. So I would recommend, if you're getting into affiliate marketing, to find a good mentor, find somebody that actually knows what they're doing. I do have a course coming out if you are interested in that, kind of pre-framing that course right now in the next couple of weeks. And it's going to be a very good comprehensive course, and I'm going to show you guys the exact steps I took to do $300,000 in the month of November with me and my media buyers teaching the course. Okay, so if you're interested in that, that would be something that you might want to hold on before you buy anything for the next couple of weeks and wait for me to come out with that product. $300,000 in 1 month is nothing to joke around with. We're well on pace to do that. That's $3 million a year roughly if we can keep on this pace, which is pretty good money. And obviously, if we're running at 50% ROI, that's $1.5 million in profit. Okay. So just to run through some quick numbers in your head. All right, so that is affiliate marketing as a newbie. It's a great place to start, get your feet wet. I am coming out. I actually wrote the entire book. It's going to be like an ultimate guide to affiliate marketing, and it's a very comprehensive 250-page book with screenshots, images, a lot of text, and really, really good. I think it's like 18 or 19 chapters, and we're organizing that right now on my blog, and it's actually going to be a free resource for you, and you can go through as a newbie and take the whole course for free. And once you go through that whole course, you're going to know more than like 98% of the people out there about affiliate marketing. And then if you want to get into that elite like us, that 2%, well, that's when you'd go into like more advanced type of education. And we are going to offer that in the next couple of weeks here. We haven't really fully figured out how we're going to offer it, whether it's just going to be one course or we're going to only take students into like a group coaching. But my goal with the next round of coaching or product, whatever I decide to go with, is to get some really. I've got a number of really good success stories over the years, but I really want these students to be successful, and then I want to take this product and make it like evergreen for all of 2019, and hoping that I can get some of these students to get very successful like me, and have some real nice results and give us some really nice testimonials, and we'll really leapfrog this into the next year here, and take this into my fifth thing, which is basically creating your own products. Okay, so we've talked about ad agencies, Facebook ad agencies, or advertising agencies. We've talked about Shopify, Amazon, affiliate marketing now, and the final thing I want to talk to you guys about is making your own products. Okay, so that's what I've been working on the last month heavily. I've been letting my media buyers run a lot of the traffic, and we've been crushing it. I've actually run a couple campaigns myself. I have my New Year's campaign running right here, and it's not a big one, but it's running and doing well. And our goal was to get to 600 tickets by the 1st of December, and we hit 600 today. So we're ahead of our goal right now on our New Year's tickets. We have 2750 to sell, but we had a nice start. 600 on basically Cyber Monday, or the 21st, or what is it, the 27th, and we're at 600. I'm super happy with that. I'll take that all day. Traffic on the website is going through the roof. We're doing about 800 visits a month almost, or a day. I mean, 800 visits a day to the website. Yeah, we're teetering on 800 here. It looks like we're at about 722, up 59% from a week ago. So the website's doing well. It's starting to get some rankings in the SEO world. We got into a lot of publications and whatnot. So this is like creating my your own offer, similar. Okay, this is my own event. I own a quarter of this event, and I'm promoting, doing all the stuff, the SEO, the Facebook advertising. My partner's doing the Google advertising because we split it up on that. It's the social media I'm in charge of. So I'm doing all that for this. I'm also coming out with my own affiliate marketing course and product, and that's like building my own product. So I've been building, I created that ultimate guide, which I spent a month writing and putting together. We're doing all the work on the website. We're adding blogs. We're adding stuff that's going to be valuable for when someone comes into my world, like from, say they come in off Facebook or off a YouTube video or one of my other ads, and they come into my world. All I'm going to do is give them a ton of value for at least the first week they get introduced to me. Okay, so they're going to get value, and then they're going to get introduced to possibly one of my offers. If they've liked all the value they've gotten, well, maybe they'll buy from me. If not, oh well, they go on, do their thing, and probably won't make any changes in their life. But that's, a lot of people. Then there's going to be those people that really want to work with me, and they're going to see the value that I've delivered, and they're going to want to go to the next level with me. Okay, so that's like creating my own offer. Now this has a high barrier to entry. First off, you need to have specialized knowledge, and you need to be good at something in order to do that. Second off, you need to spend the time to create like the ultimate affiliate guide. I spent over a month writing this thing. All the blog posts that I put together that I'm putting into my follow-up sequence and stuff for the people that come in to my list for the first time. That took a ton of time. Did a bunch of stuff on the website. I'm doing a bunch of SEO work, pop-ups, exit pops, building funnels, writing copy, building a funnel, doing videos, presentation videos. All that stuff takes a lot of time and a lot of work. I'm still not done, and that's what I'm still working on. But basically, that's creating my own offer. And then, hopefully if that offer converts well, we'll take that offer and we'll use it all of 2019, and we'll sell that. And, what I'm good at is promoting, and I can promote that offer for the rest of the year 2019 and steadily trickle in leads and new customers and potential customers throughout the week. And every week maybe I'll do like another presentation and kind of show people the ropes, because there's going to be new people coming into my ecosystem constantly. So the new people will get on a certain list, and the people that I have on the list that have already been through it will get into a different list, and they'll be treated differently down the road for potentially if I come out with like another product for Amazon FBA. Once I get that figured out, we might do a Shopify product once we start really rolling with that. All that kind of stuff we could actually do down the road, and hence why I came out with my new brand called Progress College. And over time, Progress College is going to be a nice hub for a bunch of educational resources on all the stuff we do in the digital marketing world. And maybe we'll bring in some other instructors and whatnot for different type of products. And I'll have other products myself have put out, my team, and then maybe even other people over time. But Progress College is going to be the new domain for the educational hub. And then marketingmeathead obviously.com is going to be like my blog, and that's where I put all my valuable content and case studies and stuff like that, product reviews and whatnot. So other than that, that's pretty much it. I know it's kind of long today, but I wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of what we got going on here. And if you haven't picked a path for the digital marketing bandwagon, I highly suggest you work the next month on figuring out which path you want to take. If you want to go and be an ad agency, then I've given you the positive and negatives of that. Shopify is definitely an option for newbies. Amazon FBA is an option for newbies. Affiliate market is an option for newbies, and then obviously the fifth one is like creating your own offer and being like the actual advertiser. That's probably more for somebody that's already a specialist in something. Now, you may be a specialist in something besides digital marketing. Maybe you're a specialist in, I was watching a training last night. A guy is a specialist in golf course management and how to manage golf courses. So he's actually trying to come out with an info product to teach golf courses how to save money on their, greens, fees, and management costs, and maintenance costs and stuff like that. So that's his product. So maybe you're an expert in something like that, and you spend the next month working on a course or a product that you can take that and actually go out and get other affiliates and yourself and promote that product. That's another option. So that's like your fifth option to jump on the digital marketing bandwagon. But either way, what we got going on here with the amount of money that's being spent on digital ads, obviously it's working, and obviously it's making a lot of people a lot of money, including myself. And I think you guys need to jump on that digital marketing bandwagon. Hopefully you guys learned something today. I did put a lot into this video to come up with some good content for you guys. And if you are new to the channel, go ahead and leave me a comment below, and I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up on the video, and subscribe to the channel and bang that notifications bell. I am the Marketing Meathead. Talk to you guys later. Thank you.